side, I'm sure there's nothing Merlot can't cure. Dialogue. I'm gonna call Reed's parents.
If it helps you, I wrote mine in the...
I should do that.
There was too much salt. I cut out what was tainted. Can't prove it's my fault, no matter how it's painted. He was just a fraction of a man. Dinner's done and I'm the winner. Sometimes to help a friend you need a slice to end. Oh, it's two chords and then me. Yep. To end a life.
I'm pretty focused on playing the piano part, so I didn't notice what you did. So can we just take it from he was just a fraction of a man?
Okay. He was just a fraction of a man. Dinner's done and I'm the winner. Sometimes to help a friend you need a slice to end the life. Hell yeah.
Murder.
Thank you.
Do you have a second to skip if you don't?
Sure, no.
That the dun dun. Oh, my bad. Hello. I think it's off. No. Sure. You got a lot of funny little explanations. Admit that you have given into your temptations. You've been warming someone else's bed. You put your work before your wife who cope with wine. Did you forget the promise?
It didn't quite work. Because what I was trying to do was give you something else to listen to instead of just me. Let's do it again because I'll just do the chord on something. I want to sing from
Okay. You got a lot of funny little explanations. Admit that you have given into your temptations. You've been warming someone else's bed. You got a lot of fun. You got a lot of funny little explanations. Admit that you have given into your temptations. You've been warming someone else's bed. You put your wife before your wife who cope with wine. I'm not hearing what you need me to hear.
Well, no, I'm actually looking for sound. We're trying to figure out two things at once here. I'll follow you. I mean, so that will work to an extent.
Yeah.
Let's just try it again.
Okay. You got got a lot of funny little explanations. Admit that you have given into your temptations. You've been warming someone else.
The first two phrases were good.
Okay. You?
In your temptations, you.
Okay.
Let's start from the same spot.
Yep. You got a lot of funny little explanations. Admit that you have given into your temptations. You've been warming someone else's bed. You put your work before your wife who coped with wine. Did you forget the promise you made to be mine? Your lies aren't just in my head. I really am trying, I'm sorry.
No, of course you're trying. It's better than yesterday.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome. Really glad that you've joined us tonight. My name is Alan Feinstein. I teach a class called Making a Musical, Analysis, Craft, and Creation, and we do all those things. We analyze great works from the musical theater repertoire, and we work on craft. The class writes original lyrics. They write lyrics based on existing songs. They write songs. They write scenes, and then analyze some great works in terms of those elements. So looking at some great lyrics, we look at adaptation, how a story goes from a play or a film or a short story into a musical. And the class culminates in the creating a sort of one adaptation, which we're performing in our class on Wednesday. You're all cordially invited. And 3 original shows that groups from the class have created, and you're going to see those tonight. So, so these are original, not just original music and lyrics, but the stories are also original. And you're going to be experiencing what's called a staged reading. So a lot of the times a musical will start its life just at a table reading, where it's literally people sitting around a table reading a script, and it's just for the people around the table, and everyone has to imagine all the other details. A staged reading is sort of the next step forward, where there's a little bit of staging, there's some props, there's some costumes, I mean, nothing that you'd find in a full production. And what you'll see right away is the actors are all on book. That is, they don't have things memorized. So that's what you might get for a show that has been you've been working on for many months or even a year or two. These are shows that the class has been working on for just a few weeks. And just to give you a sense of how long it takes to develop a show, the Book of Mormon, which has been running on Broadway for a long time, I think took about 7 years in development. I have a friend who worked on In the Heights, and he tells of literally dozens of different versions of the shows before it made it to Broadway. So it's a long process, and part of that process is getting feedback. So what we do in our class when we do creative work, and it's challenging to do something creative and share it with people, and it takes a certain amount of bravery, is we always ask for compliments and we also ask for critiques. So I hope at the end of this presentation you'll offer some compliments and critiques. I see members of the class going, no, don't do that. But it's great to get that feedback. And if you're shy about giving your comments, you can send me an email. My email is in the program. We're going to get started in just a moment, but I wanted to thank the music department, which is always wonderful about supporting this event. The theater department also supports us. I particularly want to thank New Stage. Many members are... I'm sincere, you know. It's like New Stage is a wonderful organization. They have a performance tonight. I'm going to after this performance. And I especially want to thank our guest actors. They have been so amazing, just learning material that we just gave them just in the last few days, and have been so generous with their time and talents. And can we just start off by giving them a round of applause? Finally, I just want to add that Stephen Sondheim, one of the great musical theater creators who just passed away last year, I believe, he would often say, and others do too, that the audience is sort of like the final part of the creative process. You know, until you actually have something in front of an audience, you don't know how well it works. It may be great, you know, in a rehearsal room. So we're really, again, grateful that you're here and really looking forward to your feedback. So we're ready to start our first show. So if our actors can just get in position, I will introduce the show. Also in a stage reading, oftentimes a narrator will tell you a little bit about the story. I will tell you very, very little, but I will set each the scene for each one. So are we ready? Mic's on and we're good? Mic's on.
Hold on, I need to put it in my jeans. Sorry, y'all.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Great. Okay, here's our first show. It's called How Does That Make You Feel? And it's in a number of settings, but it starts, it's all in Boston, and it starts in an apartment.
Hi, Mom. What? No, I didn't just get up. I have work in 20 minutes, so yeah, I'm walking to my office right now. Okay, yeah, I'll check those new dating apps you sent me. No, I can't look right now, Mom. I'm running late to my session with Wyatt and Emma. Look, I really need to shove some caffeine with me. I don't have the energy to deal with them right now without it, so I gotta go. Okay, I'm hanging up. Love you too. Bye. God, you'd think that by my 30s I'd have at least one guy. No, it's okay. Living alone is best. I'm the one you call when everything is falling apart. A little bit of counseling will mend a broken heart. Years of experience giving couples all of this advice, but I choose to stay single as my romantic sacrifice. Can't feel so lonesome when I feel so alive. Don't need nobody, I think that I'll survive. Don't try to call me, I won't pick up the phone. Don't ask me again, oh, I'm happy to be alone. Never been in love before, I'm not sure why I would try. All I've seen are couples fighting, striving not to cry. Sure, I'd like company, but not if it feels like a task. I give you all the love I have, but getting it is such an ask. I guess my love life is something I'll postpone. I swear I'm happy to still be on my own. I'll find somebody next to my tombstone. Oh, ask me one more time, I'm sure that I'll tell you. Are we ever really happy to be Hey guys, my apologies for being late. Wait, how did you get in here?
Oh, the receptionist figured that you were running behind, so she let us in.
Oh, okay, yeah, sounds good. We can just start your session as soon as I put this down. Oh my God, shit, I'm so sorry.
No, really, don't worry.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
I'm...
Ow!
Ow!
You're fine, Wyatt.
I'm so sorry about that again. Anyways, we should get started. Remember, whatever's on your mind, you can tell me. Let's start with how this past week went. Emma, do you want to start?
What do you think? It's the usual. Everything I say, he has to make a comment about. I do everything for him, and he repays me with nothing but attitude.
Attitude? What do you mean?
Like the other day, I'm cleaning the dishes, which God forbid he chips in a bit and does it himself. And he freaking comes up to me later in the day and he says, did you see the dish with the crack?
That's not how I say it.
I wanted to give him a smack. As if I'm not the one who does all the work. When he's gone, when he's home, all he is a jerk. Misattitude, that's what he calls me, like I'm just making a statement. Misattitude, confidence is key. Sweetheart, I'm raising this roof. I'm not in the mood, take that from misattitude.
I was just simply making a statement.
A statement, he says, well, whatever. Work is his only endeavor. He's never to blame, he's such a freaking loser. He's a lazy, selfish fool, and he's a boozer. Couldn't even get that promotion, could you?
Emma, you know how much I need that promotion.
Well, you should have gotten that promotion years ago.
You can't be serious.
You say the same thing over and over.
I'm trying to tell you
that... here we go again. Misattitude, that's what he calls me, like I'm just making a statement. Misattitude, confidence is key. Sweetheart, I'm raising the roof. I'm not being rude, take that from misattitude. This dude is a prude, no much for misattitude. That's my statement.
You know, I've been meeting with you for over a year now, and we haven't made much progress. I think I should meet with both of you individually. This will give you a chance to think about your issues in a different light.
Whatever. I mean, that's fine. Thank you, Violet. See you later, Wyatt.
She's been getting louder this past month.
Any idea why?
Honestly, no clue. Anytime I try to have a civil conversation with her, it somehow ends up with me being blamed for something.
Have you told her how that makes you feel?
Time and time again. Last week on Sunday, I was watching the Steelers game. I love the Pittsburgh Steelers, and she knows that that's the one thing I look forward to watching whenever I'm off work. Anyway, she storms in, stands right in front of the TV, and starts yelling at me about how I caused her to sprain her ankle. She slipped on the rug in the bedroom. How did I cause that? So I asked her that, and she goes on her usual rant about how I'm useless and never help around the house, even though I'm the only one working. I think what broke me was when I asked if we could discuss this more after the game, and she called me a stupid baby. Violet, I don't think I can do it anymore. There's no point in trying to reason. It's gotten us nowhere. I shouldn't loathe the person I supposedly fell in love with at one point in my life. So, I'm filing my divorce papers. It's like you talk and you talk and you talk for a while. Nothing gets done and she yells and I'm left feeling like I'm on trial. I'm interrogated, berated, intentions debated so much that I question my life. And Violet, I've lied, can't decide if I'd be willing to try and sacrifice myself to keep her as my wife. I've got the papers all filled out. All I need to do is sign on the dotted line.
Sign, sign, are you sure you should sign?
Sign, sign, I mean, yeah, sure, it should be fine.
Sign, sign, you think this will make everything align.
Sign, sign, why can't you just let me sign this line?
It's just Wyatt, I mean, are you sure? When you try, does she cry or say bye or ask why you don't more often? Or even the pearls and I hear yous just aren't enough for her to soften.
The time for that passed, I'm harassed, I have made a total ass. Much so I'm losing what's true.
So her whole facade, it's not odd, she's just flawed and a fraud. When she attacks you here, she's dropping a clue. Wyatt, I sense something was wrong. Don't want you to think I'm on anyone's side. If you really feel this strong, it could never be my choice, my hands are tied. Sign, sign. Okay, no, yeah, screw it. I think you should sign.
Sign, sign, I think it's time I've finally gotten my sign.
Steeler scores. God, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I will tell you what I think will piece your world together. Even if your thoughts and words are changing like the weather. I've lived through countless screams and tears in a single session, watching broken hearts and shattered dreams. Here is my confession. Love is so lonely, I'm in it all alone. I won't be hurt much if love stays unknown. Silence is a friend that I wish I'd long outgrown. Mending all this heart made me happy to be alone. Trapped in this office, it's been years of trying to fix all their problems. This lonely heart starts crying. I've gotten nowhere, I'm failing on my own. Love is such a battlefield, so I'm happy to be Okay, hold on, I'm coming. Oh, Emma, I'm glad you came by. You left your water bottle from the last session. How is everything?
The numbskull wants to divorce me? Me? Can you believe it? He freaking serves me these right before we sat down for dinner. Did he tell you about this?
Well, Emma, me telling you would actually be a violation of patient confidentiality.
You know what? I don't even care. I always knew I settled. I only married the loser because I felt bad for him. Doesn't even matter, really, because I've got options, I've been cheating on him with his boss for the past year, and he's 10 times the man Wyatt is.
Oh, wow.
What? Patient confidentiality. Isn't that right, sweetheart? So glad I don't have to come back here ever again. You know, I bet you he's sulking now at that stupid bar he always goes to on Huntington. Probably watching one of those dumb football games. So pathetic.
You mean Sal's?
And you care because... Whose team are you on anyway? Whatever. I'm never coming back to this stupid office again.
Oh my God. Wyatt, is that you?
Violet? What are you?
Are you okay? Why are you here?
Well, I told you about the papers. Remember from earlier?
Yeah, it was hard to forget, actually.
Well, Emma didn't exactly take it with a smile on her face.
You got that right.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
Honestly, I'm not really sure why I expected that. Nothing is calm when it comes to her. Sorry, am I allowed to say that to you? In a bar?
Hey, I'm off the clock. Everything you say goes in one ear and out the other. Sorry, I just mean, feel free to say what you have to say.
I might have too much tequila. I might have had way too much beer. But I think it is best to get off my chest. I just need for someone to hear.
Go on, you can tell me.
So giving her those dreaded papers was awful, I'll spare you details. The shouting and yelling, repeatedly telling me I had gone way off the rails. Well, I guess it's just the price I pay for giving my all on the very first day. She captured my heart, then tore it apart. With a love-struck mind, it's so easy to be blind, and everything's gone with a touch. Wait, I'm telling you too much.
Wyatt, you can tell me.
All right, Violet, I'll tell you. Who knows what will come in the future? But lawyers and stress and some worry. Being all on my own, scared of the unknown. What once seemed so clear is now blurry. Now I'm finally calling it quits. Now I'm done with screaming and fits. Wish it didn't turn out this way, but at least for now I can say I can tell you.
Wyatt, you can tell me.
Yes, I can tell you. Violet, I can tell you.
Wyatt, I'm so sorry. No one should ever have to feel like that. I don't know how much this will actually help, but I hope you know it's not just you who sees it. I mean, every time you both came in, there was always this weirdness, almost emptiness in the air. It was almost suffocating, and I figured maybe the separate sessions would maybe.
You're okay. Trust me. Emma merely saw therapy as a formality. Nothing would have made her act different. So, why did you choose to do this?
Do what?
This? Helping these relationships that have already jumped ship?
Well, I don't see it that way. You want the honest truth? Grew up with divorced parents. Some people say it messes with their sense of stability, but I think for me it just made me scared of living. Scared of falling for somebody, and I mean, what happens if I choose the wrong somebody and this thing I've waited for my whole life just loses its magic? Even just thinking about it now terrifies me. So I chose this because, well, because even though I never got the chance to fall in love, at least I can help those who have, and I don't know, maybe one day I'll save at least one of them in a way I wish I could have saved my parents.
Violet, I'm not lying when I say that that was the most selfless thing I've ever heard. The world doesn't deserve you. But also, I mean, I hope you know that you deserve to be loved. It's okay to enjoy life, even if things don't work out.
Do I truly want to be alone? To be by myself is all I've ever known. I start to wonder, but I'll go under. Just think of your career. I can't just live in fear. Now we are so close we could touch. Wait, I'm stressing this way too much. I always say you can tell me, but maybe now I can be the one to tell him.
There's four.
And could we have the creative team for that show take a bow? Where are Woohoo! Take a bow.
Stand up! Come on! Yeah!
Sammy, ask it. Great. Okay, just a moment. We'll reset the stage and we'll go on to our next show. Okay, sorry for the delay there. Our next show is called The Game Master, and it's set in a small, lavishly furnished escape room with early 20th century decor throughout, as well as a loudspeaker placed in the room's far corner. The room only has a single door and is dimly lit by various fake candelabras. So here is The Game Master.
Oh my God, Henry, this room is so cramped. I cannot believe you paid $150 for this thing.
Actually, it was only $75 per person.
Henry, that's still $150. You spent $150 on an escape room.
But look, the whole thing is Clue-themed. I thought you loved that board game.
Yes, Henry, I like the board game. This is just overpriced, tacky garbage. I'd rather you spend that money on something worth it, like flowers and a nice dinner lit by real candles.
What's up?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, are you an employee?
No, I'm Marcus.
And why are you in here, Marcus?
Oh, I was supposed to do the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Frost escape room with my friends. But those assholes at the front desk said we had one too many people. For safety reasons, one of us had to go, and I got voted out. The employee said I could join this one instead.
Well, I'm sorry, son. But I reserved this room for my wife and I, so I don't think...
They said you only have to pay $100.
Welcome aboard, Marcus.
Welcome to the Clue Room, try not to shed a tear. Call me the Game Master, so glad to have you here. Yes, you paid to get in, but it comes at a cost. You must solve this case in time. If you don't, all is lost. Game Master, solve it quick, avoid disaster. The rules are very simple unless you are a dud. Just find out who's to blame for this murder in cold blood. I'll give you the first clue, it's a candlestick at night. Don't stop until you find it, then 3 steps to your right. Game Master. Too slow now, do it faster.
Cynthia, how exciting, still the board game that you know.
But you never asked me, thought I'd just go with the flow. Marcus, you just head out, why not do this on your own?
Sick of being kicked out once again, I'm all alone.
Hold on just a moment, you paid so you can't quit. If you want to leave, then use all your brains and wit. The first clue that I gave you, I hid it in a rhyme. You peasants, try and solve this. Good luck getting out in time. Game Master, he's the Game
Finally! Oh, this must be the answer. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, that seemed way too easy. What does it say?
Meet me behind the Taco Bell at Bleecker Street?
But put that back. Now, that letter is a red herring.
All right, now hold on a minute. You're not supposed to help us outside of that one candlestick hint. It said so in the rules.
The rules mean nothing. The letter is actually for a different escape room. Ignore the message, forget you even saw it.
But then how did it... Wait. Taco Bell? On Bleecker Street? Honey, do you remember that story from last week?
Oh my god, I do. Why would they base an escape room around that?
What the hell are you two talking about?
Last Tuesday on the 7 o'clock news, we heard such a gruesome story. It was so terrible. Oh, how unbearable.
Okay, Cynthia, let us get to the point. John Doe dead behind a dumpster. He sadly lost his mind. Who'd guess that they would find?
Remnants of a Crunchwrap Supreme were found at the scene. A mixture of hot sauce and blood created a flood at the restaurants where we used to eat. Left a taco lodged in his throat, the killer did gloat. Must have mistook salt and lime for assault and crime at the Taco Bell on Bleecker Street. And somehow the murder remains unsolved. No proof to find the criminal. Too soon to say farewell. Why kill him at Taco Bell?
Could this creepy handwritten note be something he wrote? Could these spicy stains be the blood that created a flood at the restaurant where we used to eat?
This letter's not a foolish clue, but something to do with the murder at the Taco Bell on Bleecker Street.
Guys, quick, over here. I have a creeping suspicion that the man on the speaker might be a murderer.
Jesus Christ, he's gonna kill us! Henry, you paid $150 to put us in a death trap?
Well, it's only $100 with Marcus.
I don't think a $50 discount will matter much when we're dead.
Hold on, I have an idea. We just need to convince him that if he comes down and releases us, we won't tell a soul about this. Then, when he comes down here and opens the door, I'll get him with this.
Henry, that's a fake weapon.
What if we use this? Just strangle him?
It's the only thing I could find, Cynthia.
What if we use this to strangle him?
Kid, that is perfect. Now give it to me. This creep might be too big for you to handle.
But Henry, what if he brings in a weapon here to kill us?
Come on. Would you really bring a weapon to an escape room building?
I have no choice but to bring my weapon down there and kill you all.
I can still defend us. Wait, what if we make a deal?
What could you indulgent narcissists possibly have to offer me?
Look, clearly you've committed some crime, but that can stay in this room. We're all great at keeping secrets.
Yeah, I'm like really good at not telling people things. I don't even know what Taco Bell is.
What are you implying here?
Well, you just let us out of this room, and we don't go to the police. Everybody gets a happy ending. No Texas Massacre required.
You expect me to believe that you are capable of keeping all of this a secret?
Yes, we can. To prove it, here's something I've never told anybody. My beautiful wife, the love of my life, never kissed me on the cheek as I left for work last week. And now I can't resist the fear that she no longer holds me dear. All of this I confess, to get us out of this mess. All of us strive to leave this place alive.
Will you let us go now?
No. More, I need to hear more. Confess or you'll find out what's in store. Tell me more.
Okay, fine, I'll go. My partner in crime, hot sauce to my lime, always has to work so late. I just miss our simple dates. And I wish that I could see you more, but then you're always out the door. All of this I confess, to get us out of this mess. All of us strive to leave this place alive.
Will you let us go now?
Not yet. More, I need to hear more. Confess or you'll find out what's in store. Tell me more.
None of my friends care that I'm not even there. Even though I plan this game, they banish me without shame. They'd rather have me go away than hang with me another day.
Seriously, kid, that's your problem? Wait until you're married.
All of this I confess, to get us out of this mess. All of us strive to leave this place alive.
Will you let us go now?
All of this I confess,
To get us out of this mess, all of us strive to leave this place alive. All of us strive to leave this place alive. Will you let us go now?
Enough! You are all angry, vindictive, and completely untrustworthy. You call those deep, dark secrets? They're absolutely useless. Your lives are as dull as your wits. You couldn't figure out how to escape if it was as easy as walking through a door marked "This way out, dummies."
No, please, we can keep the secret, I swear.
I will never let you leave. This escape room will be your final resting place. I'll keep you captive here until midnight, and then you'll all be dead.
Cynthia, I'm sorry. We should have just stayed home and played Monopoly.
Henry, I don't care about that anymore. You know I love you still. I just miss spending quality time with you.
Hey, we can leave now.
How did you open the door?
The policy requires all the doors to be left unlocked. It was in the waiver we signed. That's how I left my friends earlier.
Henry, let's get the hell out of here.
Wait, stop! You can't leave! No!
Sorry for getting mad at you earlier, Marcus. You really saved our asses back there. You're a pretty smart kid.
Thanks. I bet my idiot friends are still stuck in their room. Honestly, that whole charade has me starving.
We owe you. Dinner's on us. What are you in the mood for?
Look, there's a Taco Bell right around the corner here on Bleecker Street where...
Remnants of a Crunchwrap Supreme were found at the scene. A mixture of hot sauce and blood created a flood at the restaurant where we used to eat. At the Taco Bell on Bleecker Street.
Let's just walk up to the drive-thru and order.
Hi, welcome to Taco Bell. What would you like?
We'll take 6 crunchy tacos.
Alrighty. Would you like any hot sauce with that?
And can we have the creative team take a bow, please? Creative team. All right, and back there too. Excellent. We have one more show for you. We'll reset the stage and we'll continue in just a moment. Cast, you have mics on?
Yes.
Confident? Okay, excellent. Okay.
Wait, yeah, you do. Okay.
All right, so for our final show, it's called Merlot. As the curtain rises, we see Scarlett in the kitchen preparing roast duck and vegetables for dinner.
Hey, Reed. What time are you getting home? I'm making dinner. Call me back when you're on your way. Love you. Bye. Gotta be perfect, gotta be great. Want him to savor every morsel on his plate. 'Cause what's the point of cooking without a mouth to feed? A touch of butter, a dash of salt. If you walk by and see a mess, you can guess it's my fault. 'Cause what's the point of cooking if it's not for my Reed?
She looks so perfect, she looks so sweet. Watching her work behind the counter is a treat. I'm not so good at cooking, but Scarlett is a pro.
Hand me the mushrooms, hand me the squash.
There's too many veggies that we need to wash.
Now we got something cooking, let's open the Merlot.
I'd do anything for her. I'd saute, beat, or stir. I wish she was my wife.
Can you put down the knife? With you by my side, I'm sure there's nothing Merlot can't cure. Gonna taste perfect, gonna taste great. A night inside with food and wine is my favorite kind of date.
'Cause what's the point of cooking?
I do it for my beau.
Whenever he'll show,
I set the table.
I need a snack.
Don't you dare start to eat as soon as Reed gets back.
Now we got something cooking.
Now we got something cooking. Let's open the Merlot. It's done.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Do you think so? Mm-hmm. Wait, can you taste it for me?
Sure. Scarlett, that's incredible.
Really? You're sure you're not just lying to make me feel better?
Jesus, taste it yourself if you don't trust me.
Of course I trust you.
When's Reed getting back?
He's on his way. He'll be back any second.
You said that an hour ago.
He's just stuck in traffic or something.
Does Reed always stay out this late?
Well, lately, yeah. Even when he gets home, he's still working, taking phone calls, and texting past midnight sometimes.
We should open another bottle. This one's out.
There's more in the pantry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not so much, not so much. I don't want to pass out before he gets back.
Suit yourself. I'm getting drunk.
How is it midnight already? Taylor, wake up, Taylor.
It's cooking good looking.
Hey, where have you been? I've been worried sick. Let me heat up your dinner.
I'm sorry. I'm not really hungry. I just want to go to sleep.
Is that a cut on your neck? Wait, is that lipstick?
What?
Why is your shirt inside out?
No. Honey, I'm tired. Can we talk about it later? I have work in the morning.
No, we're gonna talk about it right now. Who were you with?
Taylor is right there. Can we talk about this somewhere more private?
She's asleep. We're gonna talk about this right now, right here.
I wasn't with anyone. Don't you trust me?
No, not anymore. How could you, how could you, how could you, how could you?
You're seeing red. It's just a shadow in the light. Your vision's blurry. It's blurry. You can't be seeing right. It's in your head. There's nothing I'm trying to hide. Promise, I promise. There's nothing on the side.
You got a lot of funny little explanations. Admit that you have given in to your temptations. You've been warming someone else's bed. You put your work before your wife who coped with wine. Did you forget the promise you made to be mine? Your lies aren't just in my head.
No, it's not true. It's only whispers in the night. Can't be over, left over. Let's stop this fight. I still love you.
You got a lot of funny little explanations. Admit that
hasn't
you've given in to
died.
your
This is
temptations.
absurd.
How long have you had
It's
someone
absurd.
else on the
I think there's a girl on the side. But if it's true, and you love me too, you can forgive and forget.
I'm not that naive.
Now don't be rash. Don't you be rash and do something that you will regret.
Regret what? No, I'm telling you to leave. Get out. I don't want to see your face again. Are you deaf? I said, get out. He had lipstick. He had lipstick all over him. He said I was crazy, that I was imagining it. I mean, I can't believe I wasted so much time taking care of him, cleaning up after him, making dinner for him to go and do this. What did I ever do to Taylor? He had
Look into my eyes. Don't you dare think any of this is your fault. Do you understand? You're an amazing person. You deserve so much better. Scarlett.
I'm sorry, Taylor. I don't know what to do now. Reed, he cheated.
When there's too much salt, add a little sugar. It's not your fault that it's over. This is just a fraction of a whole. Dinner's done and you're left over, holding on to this slice of life. When the taste gets bland, you can add some flavor. It might not go as planned, it could be sweeter. When the pain cuts deeper than a knife, you gotta do yourself a favor. Use it to let go of this slice of life. You have the chance to add some spice. Maybe now's the end of this slice of life.
I wasted all that time winning his attraction. As his memory sours, I know he's a distraction. I am sick of being that man's wife. It's time for me to take some action. I want a bite of the next slice of life. With you by my side, I'm sure there's nothing Merlot can't cure. Who knew an affair would reveal who's already there. I'll be there.
So, what now?
I don't know. I can't think about this right now. It's so late, and I still have to figure out all this with Reed. Can we just talk about it in the morning?
Sure. Is it okay if I stay? I just don't want to take the train this late.
Of course, of course.
Can you keep it down? How do you have so much energy?
Come on, get up already. I made breakfast.
Oh, fine, I'm coming.
What on earth?
Hello, ma'am. Are you Scarlett Kordowski?
Yes, ma'am. Is there something wrong?
I have bad news. There was an incident that took place near the bar last night, and your husband was found dead.
What? Reed?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I have some questions, but I can come back tomorrow.
No worries. Please, come in. I can answer them. I was here all night with her. I know everything she knows.
Okay. Then when was the last time that you saw him?
Last night.
Was he here all night?
No, he left around 1 a.m.
Do you know where he might have gone?
No clue. What happened to him?
The victim was found stabbed through the heart. Did he show any signs of wanting to hurt himself?
He was really upset when he left.
We fought last night, but we've been together for years. He never seemed suicidal before.
He left right after the fight.
Thank you, ma'am. Again, I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh my God. Taylor, do you think this is my fault?
Jesus, Scarlett, of course not. I'm so sorry. When there's too much salt, add a little sugar. His time with you has come and passed. Dinner's done and you're left over. Now's the end of this slice of life. With you by my side, I'm sure there's nothing Merlot can't cure.
I'm gonna call Reed's parents.
Yeah, of course. I'll be right here if you need anything. There was too much salt. I cut out what was tainted. Can't prove it's my fault, no matter how it's painted. He was just a fraction of a man. Dinner's done and I'm the winner. Sometimes to help a friend you need a slice to end a life.
And creative team, you take a bow. Creative team. Could I ask like all the cast members to oh well I'm getting. Thank you. Thank you very much. Could I ask all the cast members to come up on stage one more time for one more round of applause here for the whole group? Come on up here. One more round of applause for the cast, please. Thank you all so much. Here, take a bow one more time. Here we go. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. Well, congratulations to everyone. I did want to just take a minute, though, and just get feedback from the audience. Compliments, critiques. You know, this is to write a show in a few weeks. You can all sit down. You have 4 chairs right there. Things you liked, things are fantastic. Things that you say, oh, if you want to keep working on this show, here's something you might want to try. Don't be shy. Yeah, or be shy. Yeah. Both of you, yeah. sure, I want to go to our last class meeting, which is on Wednesday. So, yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Great. Other feedback, thoughts? Yeah. Oh, the plot, the ending, and stuff like that. Great. I'm glad it had that dramatic effect. I won't torture you, just with asking you for more feedback. But any other comments, critiques, compliments, more? Well, if you think of anything else, feel free to send me an email, talk to me afterwards, talk to any of the creative team. Thank you so much again. We couldn't really do this without you all being here to help us see what these shows are really like. So congrats again to everybody. Thank you. Have a great night, and we'll see you next year. Oh, just one other thing, I'm sorry, the class members, we do need to put the things back that we took out. So, yeah, it shouldn't take more than just a minute or two. Thank you. Actors, if I get the binders, that would be great too. Thank you.